bringing to you the cosmos in real time. I see that from time to time people say it is going to hit us, but you don't want to tell us. But how I can keep this info for me? If an asteroid is going to hit somewhere, everyone with telescopes can see this. I cannot hide the asteroid, okay? Please understand that this is the funny side of science. Okay, friends. Okay, I think we have done. Now I want to switch to the console of the telescope. Here we are. And let's take a quick test exposure while we are waiting for the sky to get darker and darker. This is not the position of the asteroid. I'm just taking a test image like the first image of tonight, just to be sure that everything is ready and running. Okay, I see a few stars, and let's ask the telescope to you to the desired position. And again, I want to make the telescope visible to you. Why not? The telescope is going to point this object, okay? And you will see the telescope pointing very low above the horizon. Because until today, the asteroid was not visible from the northern hemisphere. Let's see if we see something or not. Still, the sky is still pretty bright, but I think that we should be able to see something, my friends. Okay. Let me see if I can do better than this. I'm so happy that the sky is cooperating so beautifully. In a few seconds, I think we should be able to start seeing the object. Okay, let me take right now a test image. Let's try 15 seconds image. I will tell you a bit better what does this mean, but let's start this. Okay, friends, we asked the telescope to point, okay? The object is extremely low. It is an extreme observation because from tomorrow the object will be easily visible from the northern hemisphere, but I wanted to run this live feed now, despite the less than ideal conditions, because in a few minutes, that is in 10 minutes more or less, this object will be at the minimum distance from us. Image after image, you should be able to see. This is the asteroid, my friends. This dot of light, you can see image after image. Every time a new image is downloaded, the stars are slowly moving, okay, while the asteroid is visible as a dot, because the telescope now is tracking it. Let me take, if I can, a longer time. So, just to explain you a bit better what is happening. We asked the telescope to point the object, and now it will be nice to put our eye there, but everyone here is a different location, so we have a digital eye, a telecamera, and this camera is capturing the light for 30 seconds. keep in mind that the sky is dark, the objects are faint, and like when you take a picture at night, you need a long exposure, okay? This is why you can see 30 seconds or so. In addition, the telescope is off. Let me see if I can actually do another different thing, if you don't mind. Okay, now you will understand what this crazy astronomer want to do. Okay, let's say this should be enough. Come on. So I'm asking the system now to take short exposure. Let's see. Okay, so happy. Here they are. This one is the asteroid, my friends, okay? Image after image, you can see stars are slowly moving on the background because the telescope is tracking the asteroid, okay? This is the asteroid 2011 UL21. And right now, in a few minutes, in 6 minutes by now, it will be at its minimum distance, as I said, of about 6.6 million kilometers, that in 17 times the lunar distance. That is a truly safe encounter. We are observing Solo, my friends, just 10 degrees above the horizon, but this one is the rock we have been talking about. This one. Look on the left. There is a blue bar running. That is the exposure time. Every image is just collecting light for 5 seconds, okay? Every new image is shown, and of course, the previous image is just covered by the new one, and the difference is that you can really see pretty well that the object is just in the center of the image because we are tracking it, while all the objects, the stars, are the background, apparently sliding. This asteroid 2011 UL21 is amazing because it is one of the largest objects ever arrived closer than 7.5 million kilometers. If you consider all the asteroids came in the proximity of the Earth since 1st January 1900, so more than 1 century ago, this is in the top 10 of the largest asteroid ever arrived closer than 7.5 million kilometers, and also the huge size of this object is remarkable. We estimate a diameter of 2.3 kilometers, my friends. And this is the object live brought to you via the Virtual Telescope project. I don't know, perhaps people expected to see, I don't know what, perhaps aliens on this object, but keep in mind that even if this is a few kilometers large, it is still several millions of kilometers away, so it is absolutely normal that you see as a dot of light. What is amazing here is that we are observing this no matter where you are on the planet. You are perhaps sitting on your chair from your home and having fun with us, just using the technology of the Virtual Telescope project. I've been waiting for 1 year to share this for Asteroid Day with you, my friends. And I'm so happy that finally this is happening under, I would say, perfect weather condition. Keep in mind, I repeat, if you have some astronomical knowledge, that we are observing an object which is right now, look on the bottom right corner, at scope altitude just a bit more than 10 degrees. This is a very low altitude. Nobody is looking so low on her or his horizons when doing astronomy, okay? But of course, because of the exceptional case of the object, I wanted to do. Let's see what happens. This is just a test. Now that we are a few minutes apart from the minimum distance, I want to take a 1 minute long image to hopefully show you longer star trails, making even more clear what is happening here.
Toda festa junina é assim.
Eita!
A gente encontra o seu Adilson no forró.
Olha!
E ele também lança os seus passinhos quando o DJ solta o som.
Uhul!
E no final, tudo se encontra com Quat. No meu país, festa junina.
Novo Chevrolet Spin, tudo é Big. Segurança Big com 6 airbags, alerta de ponto cego, frenagem automática de emergência e muito mais. Bem-vindos ao Big Malismo. Chevrolet.
Are absolutely unable to look at altitudes less than 30 degrees, more or less. This is one of the peculiarities of the Virtual Telescope project. We can virtually see everything above our local horizon. Here it is, my friends. Look, perhaps you understand what I mean. In 30 seconds, okay? Sorry, 1 minute. That is what happened. What has happened. Let me try a 2-minute exposure. This is the dot of light we wanted to see. This is the Asteroid 2011 UL21, also known because of its number 415029, the potentially hazardous asteroids we have been waiting for so long. You can see the asteroid is not a perfect dot of light because being so low, we are already intercepting part of the wall of the observatory, and also there are some critical aspects like diffraction of the light, refraction of light by our atmosphere, which is just making crazy tracking this object that low. So happy and proud because we are the only observatory in the world right now bringing to the community out there that is you something unique like this. I remind you that you can support the Virtual Telescope project if you want. Just visit www.virtualtelescope.au/donate, and this way you will keep our activities alive, because as you see, we never ask for money, okay? But we want to keep this project up and running, and for this we really need your help, my friends. So beautiful that we are tracking this while we're waiting for a few more seconds. This is the telescope right now, my friends. Now back to the control. Oh, this is the most important image, I believe, because this image beautifully captured our asteroid, okay, while it was at the minimum distance. If you want, I can prepare an image. How would you say this? I can create an image from this, not just the asteroid seen through the screen as you are doing now, and I will send this. I will make this image available on the thank you page for our donors later on. So people who decide to support the Virtual Telescope project by donations will find there in a matter of 1 hour, more or less, this image as a gift to thank you. Keep in mind that if you already donated, don't worry, because just go on the same page you were shown after your donation and you will find the image there. So this is the image just we wanted to see. We have been here waiting for 1 year to see this. We are already leaving at this point, my friends. One minute ago, the object was at its minimum distance. The telescope is tracking the asteroid, which is the bright dot you see in the center. But because the asteroid is moving on its orbit, okay, and this movement is easy to see being so close to the Earth, stars on the background are leaving trails, okay? Amazing to see this object, which is 9 degrees only above the southwestern horizon. The Virtual Telescope project made it again, my friends. So the telescope is just looking at the asteroid, and it is tracking the asteroid at its very peculiar motion. We are taking images, and what we see here, the bright dot of light is the asteroid 2011 UL21, while all the streaks on the background are the stars, because we are tracking it while it is surfing the starry sky, okay? I see so many people connected, and I'm happy that the sky can just I'm moving really. I'm so happy that because of the sky we are here, that we gathered in this virtual observatory thanks to the virtual telescope to virtually look up donating tonight to support the Virtual Telescope project, and those who did in the past will find later an official version of this image, which captured the minimum distance of the asteroid as an image of courtesy to thank for their generosity. So you are welcome to donate just visiting virtualtelescope.eu virtualtelescope.eu/donate. Really happy to see so many people, and we are 4 minutes after the flyby, my friends. Thousands of people connected, and the object now is slowly leaving us. What we can say at this very moment is what we said long time ago. This object, of course, was not going to hit us. We knew this, and being here right now is, I would say, the demonstration of that. How beautiful it is every time this kind of experience made possible via the Virtual Telescope project. Really, friends, if you like what we are doing, please consider supporting our effort. We will never ask for money to share this beautiful experience with people worldwide. We will never ask. But of course, we pay all the technology involved by ourselves. No funding, but still want to do this for the sake of knowledge, you know, and this is why we really want to thank the very few donors who support us. And if you want to contribute, visit virtualtelescope.eu/donate, and there just donate whatever you want. And later today, keeping the link you will receive after the donation, you will find an official version of the image I collected earlier with you, just covering the flyby, that is 2016 universal time. We are still up and running. We are collecting images every 2 minutes. Look at the countdown on the left, and almost done. And once the image, the light is collected, of course, the image is made visible. Look, just to make perhaps this a bit clear. Look, if I just ask the system some satellites, just wait, I don't know how long we will be on this. So this object, by the way, right now is also peaking in brightness. And you can spot this if you have a telescope. It is not visible to naked eye. I saw this question asked several times. Okay, don't worry. So the asteroid is the one in the very center, inside the red circle. Image after image, now images are coming very quickly, very often. You can see that every new image is displayed. The stars are moving to the bottom left, because we are tracking the asteroid, I said. So many people connected from all around the planet. I agree with you, Ashley. It's what a time to be alive, seeing so many people from all around the planet virtually attached with their eye to the same telescope is amazing. Of course, we are here in the Northern Hemisphere. We are very close to the recent summer solstice, so we are taking these images not only with the object, with the target so low above the horizon, but still at twilight, so I'm amazed. So happy, friends, really so happy. The Virtual Telescope project has been around for 18 years now, bringing to you the live universe. We are still up and running, my friends. The Asteroid 2011 UL21 is the one you see in the circle, okay? But now we are truly approaching likely the end of the observing window, because the object is setting quickly. But still, what an experience. If you want to see which orbit the object, the asteroid, is following, here it is. The third orbit is the orbit of the Earth, while the very elliptical orbit just moving to the upper left is the one of the asteroid, okay? And the position of the two bodies, that is the Earth and the asteroid, I mean the position of the objects you see is now. Now, back to the asteroid. I repeat, we are tracking this object thanks to our robotic telescopes. Not easy to do, being the target so low above the horizons, okay? Right now it is less than 9 degrees, and the asteroid is this dot of light. Trust me, perhaps if you have some experience with observing astronomy, you understand this quickly. Looking so low on the horizon, just a handful of degrees, is extremely, extremely difficult because you have a huge air mass just deteriorating your images, okay? And in fact, these are far from big, sharp dot of lights. But the asteroid is this in the center of the circle, red circle, while all the other objects are stars. And image after image, you can see that the stars are slowly moving to the bottom left, my friends. So happy to have seen so many people connected. By the way, friends, keep in mind and take note, next, in a couple of days, 29th of June, we will show you another record-setting asteroid, another potentially hazardous asteroid that is 2024 MK, and it will come significantly closer than the moon, very close to us, and another potentially hazardous asteroid, smaller than this, much smaller than this, but still a potentially hazardous one, and setting the record as one of the brightest objects of its kind seen in recent history. So save the date, because we will share that object live too. Love and peace for all, I agree, Susie. Looking up is such a lesson of peace we should learn every day, every night, and share with the people worldwide, as I said many times. So far, so good. You can contribute to keep alive our project, my friends. I apologize for repeating this, but I think you can easily understand that while this is offered for free, it is not free for us. We pay for this, and we are happy to do this because we love the mission of this project. I invented the Virtual Telescope project 18 years ago, and because of the very serious approach of the project, we gained a legendary reputation. You can see our events are featured by the most important media: BBC, CNN, Fox News, Newsweek, Space.com, Sky and Telescope, the most important press worldwide. We never ask for money, okay? Keep in mind this, you are always welcome for free because the universe is free. But if you want to contribute to make our lives simpler, please consider donating visiting virtualtelescope.eu/donate. Donors will receive a set of complimentary images, and I promised earlier that I will add later today an exclusive image, an exclusive version of the image we collected at the flyby time, and the image will be accessible at the link you will receive after donation. If you already donated, don't worry, just find the link you received by email and after the donation, and there you will find the image. That link is valid forever. So many people connected. I cannot tell you how happy I am to see so many people under the same love for the cosmos and the beauty of nature, after all. I don't know what is most precious than this. How fun every time. We are quickly approaching the end. I will keep this opened until the object will be there. Thank you very much for those deciding to support us. Okay, so someone is asking for a darker background. I can adjust this, for example. Here it is. I mean, these images are taken under incredibly less than ideal conditions. I will never observe that law unless there is something very interesting, like in this case. But observing that law, you are really getting a lot of interference by the atmosphere, okay? Turbulence, absorption, refraction, differential absorption, a lot of things. If you consider that when the sun is setting, you can see by naked eye, it is because there is a huge amount of absorption, okay? The thickness of the atmosphere when you look at the horizon is so huge that it is killing the otherwise dazzling light of the sun, and the same effect, of course, is on every astronomical object that low, and in this case, our asteroid. I repeat that in a couple of days, June 29, we will be live again for a potentially hazardous asteroid, again for an asteroid setting a great record. That is 2024 MK, coming significantly closer than the moon and setting the record as one of the brightest objects seen in the proximity of the Earth in recent history. Up and running, my friends. Hi, Christina. The asteroid coming on 29 will be visible through binoculars because it will be bright, but not enough to show to naked eye. If you will want to see a naked eye asteroid, you have to look for asteroid Vesta. When it is at the best, you can barely see it to naked eye. Otherwise, just on April 29, 2029, asteroid Apophis will be significantly brighter, visible to the naked eye, perhaps a bit fainter than the polar star, but visible to the naked eye on April 2029, unless other asteroids will visit us.
Toda festa junina é assim. A gente encontra de tudo por lá. A Juju adora um cuscuz quentinho, mas todo ano ela...
Up and running. Celebrating Asteroid Day with the Virtual Telescope project. Please consider supporting our project. You can contribute by donations. You can donate whatever you want. Visit www.virtualtelescope.eu/donate, and donors will receive a set of spectacular MSA complimentary images, and I will include later an exclusive image from tonight's session with an image taken at the time of the flyby. And if you already donated, just go back to the link you received after the donation, and simply you will find this new image added there when made available, about 1 hour, 1 hour and 30 after the live feed will be finished. I want to thank all of you for trusting the Virtual Telescope project and for spending part of your time with us. And by the way, sometimes people ask why these last years we see so many asteroids in the proximity of the Earth, while in the past we didn't see them. Yes, in the past we didn't see them. I mean, technology was not so advanced like today, and many small asteroids, and in fact they are very small most of the times, were simply missed. If you see so many asteroids coming in the proximity of the Earth now, is thanks to the advanced technology we use these days. I suggest you also to subscribe, of course, the Virtual Telescope Project channel here on YouTube. Also, just allowing for the bell to ring for notifications when we organize something new. Because not only in a couple of days we will be ready and live again to show you the record-setting, very close approaching, potentially hazardous asteroid 2024 MK, but we are also ready to show you the long-awaited explosion, outburst, eruption of the Blade Star T Coronae Borealis, expected to do this in a few months. And then in October we will try, keeping the finger crossed, to have it just performing at its best, comet C2023A3, with some hopes going to be spectacular. So, and many other things happening in the meanwhile. I want to thank the technological partners of the Virtual Telescope Project, Software Bisq, C-Web and Telescope Live, and I also want to thank those deciding to support the Virtual Telescope Project by donations. Thanks to our website, virtualtelescope.eu/donate, and to thank them, we just send them after the donation a link where they can download a set of complimentary exclusive images, and later I will add an image from tonight, special edition, on an image taken at the time of the flyby that we just enjoyed together, by the way. Still tracking the asteroid, which is just 7 degrees above the horizon. Perhaps I never observed it that low, at least an asteroid, I don't remember at least. Let me see if I can show you the telescope now. Here it is. Of course, it is a silhouette. You see it on the left, on the right, sorry. The almost horizontal optical tube is saying that we are observing low on the horizon, okay? On 29, the asteroid, okay, this is an interesting question, because when we will show the next time, in a couple of days, as I said, asteroid, the potentially hazardous asteroid 2024 MK, we will observe it after the flyby, because the flyby will be during Italian daylight, and later at 21 universal time we will observe it. But don't worry, you can easily see the time, because the live feed is already scheduled on YouTube. If you go on the live section of our channel, you will see the live feed already scheduled, but of course just visit our website to be reminded. But you can also join our Facebook community page at on Facebook, just looking for the Virtual Telescope Project page on Facebook. So happy that everything has been so smooth so far, with so many thousand people joining from all around the planet. So I thank you for making this event an event. Let me go back to the asteroid now. Look image after image how the asteroid will apparently meet with the star. But of course the star is incredibly more farthest in the space than the asteroid, okay? No, this is why the asteroid is a near-Earth object. Some satellite streaks, okay. We have plenty of traffic, satellite traffic out there now, these days, these years. It is moving, why? Why not? Image after image, you can see that the position of the asteroid with respect to the stars is changing. So happy to have been able to share this asteroid, long-awaited, potentially hazardous asteroid 2011 UL21 on the occasion of the Asteroid Day celebration. To learn at what time we will broadcast the next asteroid 2024 MK, also making the news because it is also another potential hazardous asteroid coming very close to us and becoming very bright, just visit our website www.virtualtelescope.eu. While we are speaking, the relative speed of this asteroid respect to the Earth is about 25 kilometers per second. This to answer a question I saw on the chat. I want to reassure you on this. Many times I am asked about this. Okay, the asteroid is coming so close, you say it is safe, but what will happen if the gravity of the Earth will just pull it? Our predictions are, of course, taking the Earth presence into account. So when I say that a prediction is taking the Earth presence, the Earth gravity into account, it just means that the Earth cannot at some point just decide to change its gravitational behavior, okay? When we say safe, it is safe. So friends, I think I'm going to close this live feed shortly in a few minutes. Again, I want to thank you for joining this live feed and actually making this a truly successful event with many thousands of people connected together at the same time, just looking up. And I hope that you enjoyed this. I still want to thank the technological partner of the Virtual Telescope project. They are Software Bisque, C-Web, and Telescope Live. And again, I take the liberty to ask you to consider the option to support the Virtual Telescope project. We will never ask for money to share with you the cosmos, okay? But we need to face bills. So if you really like what we do, and if you can, consider supporting us. visit www.virtualtelescope.eu/donate and contribute to our project. You will receive a set of complimentary images, and I will include later today an image from tonight's session with this asteroid, and even those the donors of the past will find this at the link they received. I apologize for underlining this, but this project is just relying on myself, and having some help from outside will keep this running in a smoother way. Even if my ideal to bring the cosmos for free is just huge, because I think that people have not to pay to access the universe where we live. That said, my friends, keep looking up and take note. In a couple of days, we will share live the potential hazardous asteroid 2024 MK coming very close to us, and setting a record as one of the brightest asteroids of its kind seen around in recent history. Details on virtual